Alright everyone, good morning. Starting off the day with a vacuum cleaner. How exciting. There we go. I open up this door just to have it closed, and now I'm opening it again. Welcome back everyone. I got a lot of questions recently about something like this. For this, all I do is cut off the cord, and then the rest of this I throw in the light iron pile. People have asked me, do I take apart the entire thing? Do I remove any plastic components? Same with, say, a chair. I know I've done over 1,100 videos of this, so sometimes I feel like I repeat myself, but we get a lot of new people on the channel, so welcome aboard. For something like that, we just throw in the whole pile as is, but I do take the cord off it because you get paid more money for that cord. It's very, very easy just to snip as opposed to hammer, undo things and other things. Anyway, welcome back. It's trash picking day. Let's find some treasure out here. Let's do it. Alright, this we'll probably just put on the curb. I don't know if any of this stuff is anything, but we're here. Sometimes this house has had stuff. I hear maybe that FedEx plane going above us. Thing sounds very, very loud. Wire's good. I know I talked about 2 weeks ago about price going up most likely. In 2 weeks it still has not gone up. And that is the price of copper on the second-hand market. New copper, however, has definitely gone up. I had thought the second-hand market would have followed it. It sadly has not. There you go. I don't know why somebody would have saved all this. Why would someone save all this stuff? Down to the last bits. Glass in there. Alright. That like that. I think this is, that feels like aluminum. That other piece is vinyl. All that other stuff is vinyl. Missing anything. Some wire here, just tied to something. There we go. Now that's some good wire there. Look at that. Copper's just coming out of that thing. For this something like this, usually I'd actually, I'd strip this wire. So I have a wire stripper machine, and like everything else, I kind of just throw it on a pile, then one day I'll get to it. But this is pretty thick stuff, so you'll get $1 for just this, or if you want to take off this coating, you'll probably get like, I don't know, $3.60 per pound. I would say probably right there. There's probably a pound there, at least. So you get $3.60 if you want to just run that through the wire stripping machine quickly. I think I've seen that chair over here. I hate going into like these spots underneath a tree because the camera gets a little shaky. I have 2 chairs. I think I see something in the trash can up this way. But yeah, for the new people, I don't have to take the fabric off. Like, I don't have to take that stuff off to get scrap metal price for it, even though it's not scrap metal. The fabric, that is. There it is. New Air. I don't know what that. Oh, I see a nice. Looks like. There's a little small copper aluminum radiator in there. I'd imagine all you have to do is take apart all these screws, and this whole piece should either slide off, or you can probably just bend it upwards. A lot of these. There's a lot of those bath mat towel kind of things. I say there's a pool slide, but I don't think that's for a pool. Dirty aluminum. That's one price that I'm surprised has gone up. Like dirty aluminum price. I remember when it was like 10 cents per pound. Now it's I think around 17 or 18 cents. And it might not seem like a lot to you, but it just feels so different when you bring in like an aluminum chair and you get like $3 as opposed to like $1.25 or whatever it might be. Because all those cents start adding up a lot when you start bringing in 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds at a time. Something I haven't taken apart in a long time. Dehumidifier. So after the flea market yesterday, I stopped off, as you guys know, a box truck guy, and he actually put that, I don't know what it's called, I think it's called Back to Black. It restores your black plastic back to its original state. Or at least it's supposed to. Actually, it did a really good job. Probably do the whole van. That'd probably take forever to do that. But make it look a little bit sharper. The bottom piece, I think that's also considered that plastic stuff. Pretty cool. Looks like we got ourselves a drum set. Maybe Salsa can play the drums. I'll be a lead singer. And it won't sound great. No, those are wood. Sometimes those doors are actually metal. Sometimes. Not all the times. Sometimes. very quiet. Always said that in the summer months, towns I trash pick in the morning are always quiet. Not bustling with kids, and you know, I guess more people probably also take vacation in the summer. Now, I don't think everyone's on vacation, but probably more people are, or if you have kids, maybe you're sleeping in a little bit longer, so you're not doing other things. I don't know. Quiet. This one's missing a cord. Those newer vacuum cleaners. That door sounds wonderful. These newer vacuum cleaners must be trash. I've seen so many of them now. How's this real? That's gotta be real. That's gotta be like a bush. That's a Christmas tree. That's legitimately. Well, it's a pine tree. I don't know if it's a Christmas tree. It is a pine tree, though. They aren't worth a lot, but they might roll out into the road. The problem there is that the ground isn't level, and there's like a stick there. So they put the trash can, which doesn't really have a good base because those are the cheaper trash cans, on top of a stick that's already not on flat level ground. What you need to do is put some stone down and spend 10 more bucks for better trash cans. It's a big difference between a junky trash, like those are good ones. Well, can't even see. Those are all right. Those are all right. They're nice. They do cost a little bit more money. I think they're like 30 bucks instead of $18.99. But there's a big difference with your trash cans. I don't know if it's a great score, but it's nice of these people to do this. Voila. That's gonna be fun to hear when it crashes down. My Scrapyard also, well, this is good. You can take that off. But this one with the rivets on it now, they now only give you dirty aluminum price. The guy used to do sheet aluminum, and one of the helpers, he thought, was actually cutting off that handle. And in fact, when he went out there, the guy wasn't really cutting off the handle, so he was just throwing in a dirty aluminum price, or the dirty aluminum pile. I don't know if they got a different helper or whatever it was, so he's like, yeah, from now on, they just gotta go as dirty aluminum. So they get a little bit less money, but once again, there's not a whole lot of weight there, so you're not really losing a lot of money. But the other ones, you can still, if they're the screw one, all you have to do is unscrew it, and that whole handle falls off. I always said, brewing company. I always said I should do a little walk around this town. What is this? Eats and Sweets. What is this thing? That's available. It's a sacred space for the soul. Alright. There's a couple of beauty places. Beauty over there. There's a beauty behind me. This is a beauty. someone else. Take this. This thing looks old. It's got a year on it. It's got to have a year. Model, date of manufacture, 2014. I used to have one of these portable air conditioners. I think it was made probably around 2014, but that hose that I took off gets super, super hot. I mean, it's ridiculous. I don't know how your place cools off if that hose is that hot. So this must be like one of the first ones that came out. I think that trend started around like 2014, 2015. So I'm pretty sure I had one around then. Might have started a couple years earlier, but I don't remember them growing up at all. Another day, another dollar completed. It was a good one. We found metal. Seems like that's all we kind of found today. I was actually thinking kind of on the way here, these air conditioners. I haven't seen a lot of air conditioners in like the last couple episodes. And I think with the summertime, I wouldn't say it's dwindling down because it feels like we can never catch a break. But I guess if you got your air conditioner already, you got your air conditioner. And if you didn't, you're probably at the point of the summer where you're like, you know what? I'm not going to buy it now. I'll suffer for the next heat wave or 2 heat waves, and then I'll get a new one next year. If we're ever going to get another heat wave, if you even call whatever we are in even a heat wave. It's thinking to myself, I mean, it can be 100 degrees and humid. It's really just like 90 degrees and humid every day. But it can easily be like upper 90s up into 100. So it could be worse. I'm kind of hanging in there day by day, week by week. But anyway, it was fun. We got some metal. I'm standing on oil because I'm slipping and sliding. Got my dancing shoes on. But anyway, it was fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this treasure hunt. As always, lots of fun to go out here early in the morning. If you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe down below for more treasure hunts just like this, more trash picking episodes. And of course, I'll catch you guys next time for the next episode here with Taco Stacks. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace.